Hello everyone, Trigan here. Welcome back to Transport Fever 2. Don't forget, if you like this video, tickle that thumbs up button. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. So last video, we moved our Salt Lake City freight station to the south. I'm actually worried now I may have moved it too far to the south. I think maybe I should have put the train station right here. I don't think this is ever going to fill in, but it is what it is. So today what we need to start off by doing is getting new truck routes set up. In fact, I think we might end up doing 2 truck routes now so we can handle all of the stuff, and we're traveling a lot further now. So let's first start by looking at this, and of course buses too. So yeah, we've got a lot of machine requirements here. So it sort of looks like everything is going to be along here, which is where our passenger stuff is currently. So yeah, I think maybe come out, we'll go up here, go around, and come back using pretty much the same route we're using for our bus service right now. Bus service is going to change. We're going to have to if we want to get over here and pick up some of this, and over here and get this. All right, let's pause this. And we're going to get rid of the current stuff. There's a little bit still in here, but we're going to lose it. I don't care. That, okay, cleared that all out. So we've got, this is truck stop, this is truck stop. Was that it? I hadn't been covering more than that. Yes, I was. Okay, good. I was concerned. All right. You know, I'm thinking I might need to get the passenger stuff out of the way first. All right, let's go ahead and do that. I think we should move the passenger line inland a little bit, away from the coast. It doesn't need to be right up against the coast. It's not really getting the best coverage doing that. Let's go here to this. Yeah, because even being here on this road, we're getting all the way out to the coast. And that might actually help us. So we can come out here, come down through here. How well are we doing? Yeah, it really seems like we're getting most of that. And then come down to here for the rest of it. All right, let's do this then. Okay. So we're going to have to, I suppose we don't have to, but I want to extend some of the stuff. All right, so we're going to use this one. Yeah, I think it's the best one. It makes us make these changes because some of the stuff doesn't actually have, you know, any connecting lines, whereas this goes all the way. We don't have to demolish stuff and start doing a lot of that. I'm going to have to do a little bit of demolishing here. Okay, let's go ahead and fix these lines. I'm going to get rid of this. And let's see. I don't think I need to get rid of anything here. I just need to extend this over. What on earth? Why did this house not change? There we go. All right, then we can come down here, and let's go ahead and run this from here to here. Okay, and then let's see. How do I want to do this? Is the next question. This is really quite a bit of a mess right here. Okay, so here's the road we've got here. Let's neaten this up a little bit and get rid of some of these, there's nothing on them, so it's not a big deal. Yeah, some of that is garbage. Okay, so if we come from here, let's see. How do we want to do this? Do we want to come down to like here? I don't really want to come down that far. We could also go more straight out to this if we wanted to. Yeah, let's do that. I like that. I mean, we can sort of reuse some of that. Actually, no, I don't want to do that. Because I don't want... We don't need to go clear out to the coast. That was the whole point of this. Let's get rid of this one, too. Let's do this. Let's get rid of that. Now let's do this. We'll come down to here. Then we're going to come across here. Come on. There we go. And then... Sort of forced to go to that intersection, which I didn't want to do. But we can do it. What if we come down to... Can I come from here up to here or something? No, I think just to make sure we get our coverage, let's go ahead and come all the way down to here. Yeah, I'm going to put that right there, so if we need to, we can connect those up. If we decide we need to ever go further south. Okay, so that is our new loop for passengers. Goes out an awful long way here. We really don't need to go all the way out to that edge. You know what? Let's see. Can we do this a different way here? Let's put this back. And what if we do this instead? Come down to here. There. I like that better. We don't, zig clear out into nowhere with the bus line. Okay. Let's go ahead and delete these now. Where is the bus stop? I guess I'll have to figure that out. Where is this bus stop going to? Was that... Oh, we just had that part of the regular loop instead of being a special route. Okay, I'm going to leave that alone for right now. All right, now let's go ahead and get these in. And let's... Actually, you know what? Let's start right up here somewhere. There's too much going on here. Let's get rid of that road. So let's put this right here. Put it on both sides. Then the next one is going to be here. And here. Here, that was a bit of a short run there, but put one here, one right here, look at this mess here. Why on earth do we have so many roads there? All right, let's put the next one right here, and then I think the last one will go right here. And I'm wondering if we should be doing something different with this and have, instead of having the bus route go all the way up there, have a separate bus route for that. Let's do this. I'm going to get rid of this. Actually, I'm going to get rid of that. Then we're going to get rid of this. And then we can, oh, what's this? Oh, that's the museum. I do not need that. That is humongous. It is really cool. It is a cool stop, but I don't think I really need that. Let's see. Yeah, I think we'll stick with using this one. Okay, we need new wide. I want both. And let's see. Let's see if that's right. No. I have to turn it around. There we go. That works. If I can get it fit in here. Come on. Oh, this really does not want to fit together here, does it? All right, let's do this. Okay. All right. Gonna go like there. We're gonna get rid of this one too, I think. And I think I'm gonna need to curve the street here to make this look reasonable. So now we can make this a separate line and loop to this like we do for airports. And this connects sort of as the main downtown stop for us. All right. Now, let's find... Yeah, we've got our public transit line here. Let's clear this. And we're going to go here. And all the way around. And have an airplane route almost blind us. Okay, now we're just going to have one that goes from the loop up to this loop. There, and that is going to be the Salt Lake City train station transfer. Okay. Now, let's see. No, not there. Here. This one. How many buses we have on here? We have 16 on here. Let's go ahead and put 16 on the other one too. Passenger. That was 15. There we go. I cannot type. And let's find this. Yeah, that was the other one. And then we're going to buy, let's say 4 for the transfer. Salt Lake City transfer right there. All right, so that's all set. Now for our truck route. So our truck route, yeah, I could just ignore that. Let's go ahead and we're going to use the outer loop that was for our buses. And that's going to be perfect for hitting all the spots that we need to hit with the trucks. So we are going to... there we go. Let's see. I think the first one should be right here. Okay. put another one right here. I don't think I need it to be quite so close as we do with the buses. And let's see. I'm going to skip that spot there because I do not want buses stopping in this little section, or trucks stopping in this little section where we're running buses. Okay. And we'll put this here. And then let's put one last one right here. All right. And we'll grab this one. This is going to be our initial one here. Remove all. And we're going to go from here to here, all the way around. And this is going to be our main truck route. This is going to be delivering the majority of our stuff. Why don't you like that? Because the street narrows there? What is the problem with that? All right, good enough. City deliveries, and then we will make a separate one for fuel. So I'll make red. We're going to go the opposite direction. Actually, wait, before I do that, where do we need fuel? So we don't need this to go everywhere. Really, we just need a little bit of fuel there. Maybe we shouldn't do a fuel line with it. Let's just do a counterclockwise line. Okay. So we'll just go the opposite direction. And then just let the game decide where it wants to put stuff. Salt Lake City, deliveries, counterclockwise. And this will be clockwise. There we go. How many trucks do we have on this? And 8. And let's upgrade them. Whatever our newest trucks are. Looks like it's these. And then we'll put in 8 new ones for the other one. 8. Deliveries. Counterclockwise. Come on. Close them. All right, now let's let it run. Oh, it already split up stuff, so that's nice. Hopefully it'll keep doing that and stuff will get delivered a little bit better, especially with double the trucks going now. This is not working. This is a complete madhouse here. All right, pause. This is going to get deleted. Actually, you know what? All that's going to get deleted. That's going to be deleted. All of this. Can you delete? There we go. I hate deleting so much, but yeah, afraid this is going to have to go too. All right, the rest of that can stay. So I think what I'm going to do instead here, let's get buildings. Boy, if these actually had room for more people, if they weren't, those were wrong ones anyways. But I mean, if they weren't so much like that, this is a pretty decent one here, although it is a pull in and pull out. This one actually is a bit nicer in that it's in line with the street. What is, oh, that must be both. Bus, tram, both. Okay. Let's turn this around. That was the wrong button. I think it just adjusted the height of it. I didn't want to do that. Okay, let's get down here where I can see what I'm doing. Okay. So let's stick with that. Then let's go to this. We'll do straight up to here for now. Actually, I might keep that like that. I think I need to curve this because I think I need to make it a... I don't want it to have a weird angle there. I think what I'm going to do here, so we're going to get rid of this bridge. That's a little wonky there, but whatever. Let's put in a new bridge here. And we're going to just go straight across here to this. And we'll... I don't know, let's make it this. A nice little suspension bridge there. Okay, and then let's take this one across. And I do need that to be straight, not crooked. I have to redo this one, don't I? All right, yeah, let's keep that. Yeah, just... Because I just noticed it did not look straight. It looked like it was all sort of curvy. Okay, that looks good. Nope. It did look good. There we go. Okay. So we got two little suspension bridges there. That's nice. There, that is... I've got this on the wrong spot. That is not the right spot. Okay. Let's try that again. Okay. Let's... What did I just do there? I think I hit the wrong button again, trying to do that. Let's try to get this sort of lined up with the shoreline up here. Okay, and I think it does not like me doing that. What if I do this? Just trying to get this more lined up here. Let's go with that. Come on, that's not what I wanted. There we go. And then come up here for that. I think that's fine. I'll keep that the way that is. And then there. And then I want to widen this here. Because I'm going to have these buses are going to do a loop. So they're just going to be moving along with traffic instead of doing something crazy like they were. And I think all of this stuff already reattached to all of it. So I think we're good. We just need to put each one on a separate terminal. No, that 1, 2, and 3 are on the top. That's fine for these guys. The one going counterclockwise needs to be on 4. He needs to be below. Well, let's put you on 1. No, let's look at that. Let's keep you on 2. Because 1 would put him out here on the street, I think. Yeah, 1 would be out here. Using 2 and 3 puts them here. Let's actually put this one on 5. Then he'll be on the middle downstairs. How does that look? See, now for this up here... Can I change this? Or will it freak out if I try to do that? No, that worked. It worked. Okay, cool. Cool. So this, now we just want this to be on... I think we want this to be on the opposite one there. 2. Now how does that look? Perfect. That's the loop I wanted. Oh, except they're doing something weird here. What if we did this? Let's put this back on 1. And then come down here and move this. Darn it. Down here and move this to 6. So we'll have both of those downstairs. Let's put this back on 4. So we have an empty slot between them. How does that look now? All right, cool. They come in here, they loop around, they come back out, and they go back around. That looks beautiful. What about this one? Looks beautiful. This one looks beautiful. Okay, let's let it go and see how it does now. I'll tweak things a little bit. I put in bus lanes, which I meant to do anyways. And I adjusted the truck route a little bit, and it's working a bit better now. Most everything is still going on this one line here and not the other. But the line between the train station and here is ridiculously busy. So let's try this here. Let's go back to configure. Let's make this both. And then we'll go to here and we'll go to trams. And we're going to make this electrified tram route here. I need to do that one too, don't I? Can I just... No, it won't let me do it that way. There, there, there. Okay, so we've got that electrified all the way around except for this. Come on. Electric. There we go. Okay, so all of this should be electrified and trams. Is it? I don't see electrified tram lines on there. Did that just... No, it says I put the catenary on. Oh, this is missing it. Okay. Alright, that all should be electrified now. So let's go and put in a tram depot right here. Means we have to electrify this line. Oops. Okay. There we go, right there. And let's go ahead and put in... See, it looks like this is our good one here. Yeah. Let's put in 8 of these. And see how that works. I got 12 buses right now. So, wait a minute. How many did these carry? They carry 21. The buses carry what? 14. Okay, so they are going to help out quite a bit. I think I am going to there we go. Get 4 more. We'll put 12 on there. Okay. There we go. And we'll get rid of the buses on this line. So we're going to have the same number of vehicles. They're just all going to be trams now and carry a fair amount more people. Okay, cool. So it's all trams now. And we just lost a whole bunch of people, it looks like. All right. But hopefully the additional capacity of the trams will fix this problem for us. Well, let's actually just go ahead and ride one of our trams here. Actually, let's go with the... Oh, how about that? There's a nice preset camera location. What is this? Looks like inside. Well, this has got a nice interior on it. Look at the ceiling lights, I'm guessing. Reasonably detailed. A mirror here. That doesn't look right, but Oh, there's actually a mirror, a working mirror, although what it's reflecting, I really don't know. But there is a working mirror on the inside of that. All right. But I think that's going to be it for today, guys. We got buses and trams going. The trams were just a necessity here. We had to solve the problem somehow. But that's going to be it for today. I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. If you have, please tickle that like button for me. If you haven't already, please subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Have a great day.